President Trump, owners should fire NFL disrespectful players. One famous martial artist came forward and destroyed the NFL players who think disrespecting the national anthem and flag is acceptable. Actor Steven Seagal, in an interview in Russia with Good Morning Britain, a UK news program, said the anthem protests were disgusting and outrageous. Seagal believes kneeling while the anthem is playing is a disgrace to the brave men and women who have risked their lives so that players can play their games and get paid. I think it's outrageous, I think it's a joke, it's disgusting. I respect the American flag, Seagal said. Seagal cannot understand why players want to disrespect the country that gives them comfortable lifestyles and opportunity to chase their dreams. He agrees with Trump's statement that owners should fire the NFL players who protest the national anthem. And that owner, they don't know it, but they'll be the most popular person in this country, Seagal said. After bashing the disrespectful players, Seagal stated that it is difficult for President Trump to do his job right when many Obamaites and people that feel they should overthrow Trump are still in office. After 200 NFL players decided to protest the anthem by taking a knee on Sunday as a response to Trump's harsh comments, more people are starting to boycott the league that supports this disgraceful protest. Many of these players who protest the nation which provides for them a luxurious life have no idea how to be grateful. Let's not forget they are getting paid millions of dollars. Real Americans like Seagal are not just going to sit and watch these players disrespecting our country. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts. What is your opinion on this? Scroll down to comment below. LeBron gets a brutal surprise after calling Trump's supporters uneducated. Following LeBron James' series of tweets attacking and insulting President Trump and his opinion about the disrespectful NFL players who are protesting the national anthem, conservative supporters didn't stay silent. The famous NBA All-Star player was in the headlines when he attacked Trump's supporters, calling them uneducated. So now, the uneducated people have humiliated LeBron in a way he could have never expected, teaching him English grammar 101 in one picture, which contained all his grammar mistakes he made in the tweets he used to call the conservative supports uneducated. Apparently, the LeBron was hit by this much more than he expected, so up till now he hasn't responded to the picture. And maybe that's for the best, since his strong side is not communication. As it turns out, he should stick to sports, and stop trying to be righteous and attack President Trump and his supporters, most of which are well-educated people who believe in President Trump and his vision. From now on, LeBron should first check his grammar before he posts something against a people who are clearly highly educated. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts. What is your opinion on this? Scroll down to comment below. Gas station chain pilot Flying J is under attack for disrespecting the flag. These past couple of days, many Americans have demonstrated their anger towards the NFL players who are protesting the anthem. And now they have decided to channel their anger into action. Many veterans, truck drivers and other Americans are going to boycott the gas station chain pilot Flying J because of the actions of the owner, who also owns NFL's Cleveland Browns, and also the manager's actions of one gas station in Kentucky. Few weeks ago, a group of veterans came to Flying J and waved flags to greet a rolling Vietnam memorial. When the manager saw them, he came out and asked them to put away the flags. After the scandal happened, the veterans have been planning a protest, and calling for the Flying J to put a flagpole and hang the American flag and POW flag as well. The pilot Flying J issued a statement saying they weren't allowed to wave the flags for safety reasons. Pilot Flying J proudly welcomes the American flag at all our locations. After looking into the concern at our store number 660, located at 15236 State Route 180, Catlettsburg, Kentucky, We found that the concerns were not with the flags themselves but with the safety of where they were placed, as we need to make sure they don't block the lines of sight of drivers pulling into our locations, the company stated. As this is happening, another group of patriots is threatening to boycott all Pilot Flying J gas stations because of the anthem protests of the Jimmy Haslam's Browns. In a clip filmed right in front of Flying J station, Matt, a Navy veteran, called for protest and boycott of all the station till Haslam stops showing his support to the players who protest the national anthem. We just watched the beginning of the Cleveland Browns game, and the national anthem, and the owner, Jimmy Haslam, allowed most of his team to take a knee during the anthem, Matt said. He also painted a huge red anti-sign on his Browns jacket. Jimmy Haslam owns all the pilots and the Flying J's in the country. What you need to do if you support this, is, do not go to a pilot, do not go to a Flying J, until he states to his team that no member will be allowed to take a knee during the national anthem, he added. This may be the first boycott but certainly won't be the last, as the national protests continue. The people are getting fed up. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts. What is your opinion on this? Scroll down to comment below. Authoritative letter to cowardly Steelers coach will make you want to stand up and applaud. An anonymous blogger who goes by the name of Lovely wrote a scathing letter to Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, who criticized the former Army Ranger Alejandro Villanueva, who now plays for the Steelers, for daring to stand alone for our national anthem while the rest of the team hid in a tunnel. Letter. Enjoy. Go to hell, Mike Tomlin. Dear Mike Tomlin, James Harrison, Ben Roethlisberger and any other Steeler who feels a need to criticize Bronze Star recipient Alejandro Villanueva for honoring the flag that his brothers came home under, you can all go to hell. On Sunday your team had three options: stand and support America, sit, kneel and disrespect America, or 3, take the coward's way out and abstain, vote present, hide in the tunnel because you were too afraid to be seen as pro-American or anti-American. What a vile low-candy-ass choice you made. I was looking for 100% participation, we were gonna be respectful of our football team, Tomlin told reporters. Your team does not come before America. Why should anyone be forced to act in a way that is against their moral code? The Poor Boys Millionaire Club could not all agree on whether or not to disrespect America, so you hid. We Americans understand. Trust me. Let the kneelers kneel, the sitters sit, the patriots stand, own your beliefs. Own your side. Everyone with a working knowledge of contract law knows that the players disrespecting America could have been fined in accordance with their contract. Remember Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf? He was fined $30,000 after disrespecting the flag and choosing to sit on his butt during the anthem. Once he was fined, he worked out a compromise and stood. He recited Islamic prayers under his breath, but he did not disgrace his team by disrespecting the American flag, the anthem, America herself. The administrative branch of the NFL is tax exempt. I hope that exemption is revoked. The entire league is subsidized with billions of taxpayers' dollars. For what? So you can spit in the faces of the people who support you? No more. You have backed the wrong horse. Sometimes not choosing a side is choosing through a mission. You've taken something that unites Americans of every color, creed, and religion and managed to divide them through your cowardliness and fear of offending the wrong people. Fine them or fire them. This is behavior that is covered in their contracts. Conduct detrimental to the integrity of and public confidence in the National Football League. Honoring 9/11 is detrimental. Wearing pink in your hair to honor breast cancer survivors and casualties is detrimental. Twerking is detrimental, but dishonoring the American flag is not detrimental to the integrity of the NFL. Hypocrites. You lousy lowlife mamby-pamby, money-grubbing, cowardly, politically correct assholes can all go to hell. Your decision to hide in the tunnel is disgusting and cowardly. Your decision to criticize Alejandro Villanueva, a war veteran, a man who fought for your freedom, a man who saved lives, a man who was willing to lay his life down for you, a Bronze Heart recipient, is beyond words. Mike Tomlin, James Harrison, Ben Roethlisberger, and any Steeler who has the audacity to criticize or question Alejandro Villanueva standing for the national anthem, choosing country over his team, you are what is wrong with America. As a team, you boys get a ball from one of a field to another side of the field and celebrate. As a man, Villanueva rescued wounded soldiers while under enemy fire, and you cowardly clowns are hiding in a tunnel because you couldn't decide whether or not to stand or sit for the American flag. Have the misguided intrepidity to criticize Villanueva's dedication to America? I hope my fellow Americans pray with me for a holy curse on your team, that you not win a single game for the rest of the season. I hope that you lose your tax-exempt status. I hope you rethink your disgusting words and actions. May the souls of the faithfully departed brothers and sisters who came home under the American flag haunt your every moment. If you enjoyed Lovely's letter and would like to see more of her blog, please visit her blog by clicking here. Deshaun Jackson donates his paycheck to 3 cafeteria women. While the NFL players were stealing the spotlight with their disgraceful actions Sunday and Monday night, one player has decided to give back to others. Deshaun Jackson, a Texans rookie quarterback, decided to donate his whole first NFL paycheck to 3 workers in NGR Stadium's cafeteria whose homes have been destroyed by the flood that Hurricane Harvey left behind. He said, "For what you all do for us every day and never complain, I really appreciate you all, so I wanted to give my first game check to y'all to help you all out in some type of way. Here you guys go." Watson makes $465,000 per year, and the check he donated to the women was $27,353. Watson divided his paycheck into 3 separate checks and wrapped them as a gift, then went to the cafeteria and gave them to the 3 women. Hopefully, that's good and that can get you back on your feet. And anything else you all need, I'm always here to help. Watson now has a lot of money, but that wasn't the case when he was little. He and his family have been on the receiving side of similar kindness. They once received a house built by Habitat for Humanity. Here is the touching video of Watson's humanity. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts. What is your opinion on this? Scroll down to comment below.